Hey everybody, it is me again. I'm gonna try to make a short vid here, everybody, showing how I clean carburetors. So, probably to 90% of the people out there, this is gonna be boring as boring, but maybe somebody will get something out of it. But anyway, let's get to it, guys. Anyway, guys, well, here's what we're gonna clean, and I am gonna try to quit saying guys so much in this video. So, let me see if I can hold it down. This is a carburetor off of a 660 Yamaha Grizzly. Not in real bad shape. I don't know if you can see it here. There was a lot of crud down in the bowl and everything on this thing. It was, I think the float valve was stuck on it. Had it overflow and had the air box was actually full of gas on this thing. Yamahas are bad for doing that. I don't know why. But anyway, there's the carburetor. And guys, this right here was the big thing I was wanting to show you all. And there, I know I said it again. This is my sonic cleaner, ultrasonic cleaner. Now I got this off eBay. I don't know. It says Kindle on it. And when I bought it, I think it just said basically digital ultrasonic cleaner with heater. I think this thing holds out at half a gallon. And it does a good job. I think I give about between 80 and 90 bucks for this thing. But it really does a good job, guys. You can use these with anything. Jewelry, you can clean jewelry. A lot of tattoo artists use these to clean their tattoo equipment. Evidently, they use either, I guess, a water-based paint, or probably wouldn't do much good to clean like paint out of a paint gun. A petroleum-based deal. I don't know if it'd do anything or not, but I use this thing to clean my brass. As you can see right there's my brass for my reloading. So I use it for that. I use it to clean these carburetors. You can clean anything with it. Just put water and water and soap in it if you want to, or just water to do it. But anyway, guys, right here's the solution that I use. I actually ordered this from a company called Sharper Tech. You can see there it's carburetor cleaner degreaser. It mixes 4 to 8 ounces supposedly per gallon. I mix it a little stronger than that. As you can see here, I'm putting about 6 ounces. I use 6 ounces to half a gallon. That's the ratio that I've come up with that works the best. If I had a more powerful machine, I could probably go with what they say, but that's made for industrial machines, and this is not an industrial machine. But anyway, guys, there I go again. Let's get our parts put in it here. My battery is trying to die on me here. The thing I like about this stuff, see how I'm leaving this rubber gasket in this? You can do that with this stuff. With that old what was that stuff? That acidic based carburetor cleaner that you buy at the parts house. It comes in a gallon bucket and got the strainer with it. If you forgot and left this in it, it would eat it out of it. It would eat it slap out of it. But you don't have to worry about that with this stuff. Now I do need to let's see here, guys. Sorry for the bad camera work. Need to make sure I've not missed anything here. I don't think I have. But I was going to film taking this carburetor apart, guys. And there I said it again. But I kind of figured, I said, if I film taking it apart, I'll run into problems I've never run into. And I did. These 2 bolts right here in the top that take your cap off, that hold your diaphragm, that actually holds your jet needle and everything in it. I had to take a chisel and a hammer and get these 2 screws out. Never seen them that tight in my life. But I wanted to try to see if you guys could see this action here. When I turn this thing on, see if you can see the stuff start coming loose in this. So here we go. See the water right in right there in that bowl. See the water getting cloudy. See the stuff coming off of it, guys, already. It really does. This does the trick. Now what I'll do on this carburetor, where only half of it will fit in there, I'll let it go one cycle, then I'll flip the carburetor over. You know, I'll probably do 2 cycles on each side. But anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. When I get a little further into it, guys, maybe when I get done, maybe putting the carburetor back together, I'll try to maybe get you a video with that. I just wanted to show you this ultrasonic cleaner. I don't know, this video may be so boring I don't even put it up, but either way, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey everybody, it is me again. I'm going to try to make this video as quick as I can, guys, and I'm going to try to quit saying guys so much. I tell you, that ought to be a New Year's resolution for me, to quit saying guys so much in my videos. But anyway, I'm going to put this carburetor together, at least I'm going to try to. My batteries were trying to die in my camera, and I couldn't find a new set, so I found another old set and put in it, so I hope they'll last. But anyway, guys, here's the carburetor, all ready and clean. As you can see the bowl here, you know, it was full of crud and stuff a while ago. This is really the way to clean carburetors, guys. So anyway, what we're going to start with here, and excuse me for my bench being this messy. I've got about 3 projects going right now, and that's just the way it is sometimes. So anyway, what we're going to do, guys, we're going to start right here. This is called your float inlet needle. This actually hooks onto your floats right here. Well, you can see that. Hooks onto your float. Actually just sits in place here. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to turn the heat off. Okay, sorry for the interruption, guys. That ought to be going off any moment. This is what lets your gas in the carburetor, guys. As you can see right here, the floats hang down. Your fuel actually comes in this inlet hose right here, fills the bowl up when it's on it. When these floats go up to a certain level, usually about right there, usually it's about dead level, it cuts the gas off. So, the way I always check to see if they're working is have the carburetor like that, blow through it, and I know you can't see me, guys, but then you turn it upside down. With the floats upside down, you should not be able to blow through it. So there, I've got that. Luckily, I don't have to do any adjusting on this job. Usually you don't have to adjust the float, but every now and then you do. So let's see. That's got that. Make sure I'm still in the picture here. Okay. Sometimes when you tighten those up, guys, the ones that are held in by screws like this, it binds the float up. That's the reason I keep checking it. Okay, anyway. This is your main jet. Goes right there. This is what the carburetor runs off of. This is what meters the fuel. Probably from about 3/4 throttle or half throttle on. Well, it kind of meters the fuel all the time, but mainly from half to, like I said, half on. This is your pilot jet. This is your jet that the machine idles off of. That's all it uses this jet right here for, is just for idling. It goes right here. Excuse me, guys. There, that's where it goes on most carburetors. This one's a little bit different. That's where your bypass jet actually goes. So right here, your pilot jet goes in here. If you have a lawnmower or a four-wheeler or something, motorcycle that runs good but just won't idle at all, that jet right there that I just took out, more than likely that's your problem. Here's your bypass jet. You don't see this on every carburetor. As a matter of fact, you don't see it on most carburetors. Yamaha and some of the newer Hondas, they use this. It's a bypass jet. It's actually kind of like a bleed jet. I really can't, guys. I don't have the time to get into what this jet does. It's just I'm already 4 minutes into the vid, and I need to be hurrying. I don't really have time to explain it. That's all there are to the underside of the carburetor, guys. You got a set of floats, a needle valve that turns the fuel on and off. You've got a main jet, you've got a bypass jet, and you've got a pilot jet. Basically it. Here's the float bowl. And like I said, since we used a good ultrasonic cleaning, we didn't use acid. We didn't even have to take that off. So we're going to put our bolts back in our bowl here. Here's the idle adjustment, guys. This is what you know, you can set the idle on the four-wheeler to where you want it manually. So I'm gonna go ahead and, the reason I'm starting this, guys, is because I actually have to one of the bolts, as you can see there, that holds the float bowl on, actually holds this cable on. So I've got to get that started, so that's why I wanted to do that. Guys, I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can, like I said. Let me get a couple other bolts started, that way this thing don't shake on me. Of course, you know how it always goes, guys. If I wasn't trying to film, if I wasn't trying to do this in a hurry, you know, this wouldn't take me just a second. Getting a little flustered there, using the wrong bolt, guys. That was my problem. The bolt for this is a little bit longer and it's got a washer on it. Don't know how much you can see. I know my hand's probably blocking everything, but my battery's showing to be going dead on me again, guys, so I'm going to try to hurry to get this done before it does die. I tell you, these flip cameras are good cameras. I mean, for what they are, they're fairly cheap. They take relatively good pictures. But the only thing I don't like about them, if you do a lot of filming, you know, and I have been the last couple of days, these things go through batteries, man, like I mean, they just eat batteries. So anyway, guys, let's got the bottom of the carburetor back together. Now, right here is your this is your vacuum diaphragm. When you give the machine fuel, this butterfly right here actually opens up. Well, when this butterfly opens up, it creates a vacuum in this carburetor. And when that vacuum is created, you know, just typical Venturi effect, the way all carburetors work, it creates a vacuum. And this vacuum diaphragm here with your jet needle in it, right here, actually pulls up. You know, let's say it's down right here. When you open it up, it goes and sucks up. But when it does, this needle actually pulls up out of the main jet that I just showed you guys. So as it pulls up out of that main jet, it lets it basically uncovers the hole. I don't know if you guys, I know you guys can't see that, but you can actually see it going down in the hole there. It actually uncovers that hole and lets fuel come up out of the hole through the into the bore of the carburetor there, into the throttle bore, and it gets mixed with air and goes into the engine. Carburetors are so simple. I never could figure out why most people can't do carburetors. To me, I mean, I've always worked on carburetors. I done a pair of Ducatis the other day. Come off a Ducati 900. I was going to make you guys a vid on that, and I just didn't get around to it. This right here is a little bit tricky, guys, because this diaphragm tends to, when you take them off, a lot of times they'll tend to kind of shrink on you a little, and so you got to be easy with them. Got to be real easy with them. So anyway, I think I got it there. These two bolts out here are the ones I actually had to take a chisel and get loose. I don't think anybody's ever been into this carburetor, but man, it was crazy tight. Um, try to get my boat started again, guys. Like I said, of course, if I wasn't trying to film this, I would already been done. You know how that goes. I don't know. It don't. Being behind the camera or in front of the camera, filming stuff don't make me nervous anymore. But still, I don't know. And that's another way you can tell when you get these done if it's right. If you've got a hole in your diaphragm, or if you've got that bound up or something not put in right, when you pick that up, it'll stick. It won't be that smooth vacuum sound that it makes there. But anyway, guys, you've just watched me put a carburetor completely together. Put all the jets in it, the float valve, the jet needle, and all its pieces, and you've pretty much seen me do it. So I mean, that's all there are to it. Taking it off the four-wheeler is the biggest deal. Which now I had it in the ultrasonic cleaner for probably 45 minutes, something like that. I mean, it takes a little while to clean it, and as you can see, guys, I mean, which this carburetor didn't look bad before, but I mean, it just looks like a brand new one now. That ultrasonic cleaner, if you've got stuff to clean, guys, I really recommend an ultrasonic cleaner. It really does a good job. Like I said, you can get them on eBay for under $100. You can get better ones, I'd like to have a better one. A better one with more power would probably cost $300. I'd like to invest in one day, but really does the job on the carburetor. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to start tomorrow night on maybe building the Briggs engine. So maybe by the end of the week I'll have a vid up on that. But anyway, thanks for being here. Thank you guys for watching, and till I see y'all again, good night. God bless.